Hey everybody, boys and girls, mamas and daddies. It's time for the Coon Prairie Ramblers once again because we're in the house, circled up and ready to confabulate. This is the mailman here, and over there we got KC and the Moonshine Gang.
I'm KC and you're not.
I'm a not.
Yep. You're not head.
You're not head. You're in a rare form.
Oh, man. And we got Luke, the rebel without a clue.
Ho, 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 and Merry almost Christmas.
When I say rebel, it almost sounds like rabble.
Rebel rouser.
Rabble.
Rabble rouser.
Rubble. I've been called
Barney
a lot.
Rubble.
Been called a lot worse by a lot better.
Yeah. Mostly by your wife.
Oh, yeah, plenty of that.
Yeah. Does she have good, some interesting names for you?
Yeah, but they can't be shared on air.
Oh.
They're telling what they'll invoke.
Well, it's time once again for the Coon Prairie guys to ramble right along.
Ramblin' Road.
We missed you last week, KC,
Well, I
in the
was
Moonshine Gang.
We
glad
did,
to
we
be
did,
missed.
We did.
But
Yeah.
I had a very important date
Oh, boy.
with a doctor
Uh-oh.
in Sarasota. Dr. King, my
King.
cardiologist.
Uh-oh.
Cardiologist. And?
You
Well,
got
let me
let's get to the heart
let
of
me go
the
back.
problem.
Let me
here.
start back.
In the beginning was the word.
I went to see Dr. Nathan, my primary physician, for a regular
Check up.
checkup.
Yeah.
Wasn't sick. Didn't feel bad. Just went to see him. And he was checking my ticker. Had the little stethoscope right there on my heart. And all of a sudden I could look at him and tell. You know,
Oh, he had this troubled look?
he had this look like trouble in Cowtown.
Oh,
man.
And I said, what's wrong? He said, well, I kind of hear something I don't like. And I didn't like him saying he heard something he didn't
What
like.
I'm talking about.
So I heard something he didn't like too. So anyhow, he then scheduled me to have an echogram and a stress test.
Echo.
And the echogram came back okay. And the stress test came back, part of it was okay, and part of it showed some abnormalities on the cross. I don't. Have you ever looked at one?
The echogram.
It
Is
shows,
that like the...
no, the stress test.
Oh, the stress
Have you ever
test.
seen it's like a cross section of your heart,
No.
and it shows like colors, and these colors represent
Yeah.
different things. And purple is not what you want.
Not a good color.
No, it's like a rainstorm.
You don't want the Purple Heart Award. in
No,
other
you don't
words.
want to get a purple heart. So anyhow, it wasn't like, oh my God, let's get him to the hospital.
Yeah.
But it was like, this needs further investigation.
Uh-oh.
So that's when they sent me to the doctor in Sarasota, Dr. King, and he was going to do a heart cath. I think Mel has had a heart cath, hadn't you?
I've had heart cath. I've had sonograms, ultrasounds.
You find any
Stress
babies in there?
test.
CAT scans?
They've gone up in there. They've looked all around.
Don't tell us where in there is. We don't want to hear all
Yeah.
this.
But so
discreet.
anyhow, and they told me that we're going to do this heart cath, and if we find a problem where you need a stent or bypass, whatever, we don't bring you back out and go back later and do it.
Uh-oh.
We're going to do it right
Then and there.
It's,
Uh-oh,
that's
it's on.
it. It's on like Donkey Kong. So, and I also have this problem that I'm allergic to IVP dye, which
Well,
is
they got to have that in you so they can see where your blood's
I
going.
know,
Oh, boy.
but I'm happen to be allergic to it.
Oh,
They use Kool-Aid or
And
something?
they said now that they use a
yeah.
IVP dye that's not as strong, and I don't know what all they explained to me, but they said, but what we have to do is give you
If they run
a-
some Boone's Farm
Yeah.
through you
watch
without
out there.
show up.
and they use the same thing they do on everybody, but they give you what they call a Benadryl protocol, which means about an hour before you get that IVP dye,
Yeah.
they give you Benadryl, Solumedrol, which is a
Oh,
steroid, and one other
Oh,
thing
boy.
that sounded sort of like Pepto-Bismol or something.
Pepto.
I'm
Hey,
pretty
I like,
sure
I
it
like
wasn't.
that stuff.
I'm sure it wasn't Pepto-Bismol.
I like Pepto-Bismol.
It sounded like that. So yeah, they gave me that stuff. Well, within about 10 minutes of that, I had to concentrate to talk to everybody. And I was thick-tongued and sounded like a drunk.
Flashback.
And so by the time they got me in that room And then they give you another thing to relax. I was in zombie land. I mean,
Yeah.
I was like out of it. So anyhow, when I finally came to the point to where I knew what was going on, I found out that I had 2 stents put in my heart.
Mercy.
And that was on one side of my heart. And they're going to put 2 stents on the other side the next day.
So that equals 4 arteries, right?
I
One
suppose
stent
so.
per artery or something?
Yeah.
I mean, that's in lieu of having an artery replaced, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh.
It opens that. He said one of them was blocked so bad he could barely
That's bad.
get through it. But anyhow,
That's bad.
this is a cautionary tale for people.
Cautionary. Don't try this at
Just
home.
because
The bad thing was
you feel good, or just like you don't feel like anything's wrong,
Yeah.
just because you don't think you have a problem,
yeah.
you may
Oh, yeah.
very well have a serious problem. There's some people out there who are time bombs. They're ticking.
That's why I always think the people that are in really good shape,
Exactly. They
they
don't know.
Yeah.
It's us.
Hey, we said that
it's
at the
us
same time, didn't
people
we?
that realize that we're sick and we
Yeah.
got other problems, and because of that, we get checkups.
Yeah.
And they look into our, but there's other people that.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
And anyhow, I figured that I was asymptomatic and
Yeah.
I didn't think there was any problems there, but I had for a couple of years had swelling in my legs, and even though they're don't swell up to where they're like some people would, they're like
Yeah,
stump.
right.
I mean, I knew they were swollen.
Some people, you can look at their legs and you can say,
Yeah, they look like
they've
they're
got
going
a
to
heart
burst.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mine weren't like that. But anyhow, I've noticed that they're not doing that anymore. So that's one of the things. So, but anyhow, people, if you can hear this, heed my advice. Get a thorough. If you getting to be the age that the Prairie Ramblers are,
Oh,
Even if
that's old.
even if the doctor doesn't give you a bad look when he's checking your heart, do it anyway.
and if they tell you need an echogram,
Yeah.
get it. If they tell you
Get
need a
it.
sonogram, get it. If you need a stress test, get it. Don't put
I
it
like
off.
sonograms.
If you need a cath, get it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you need, get it.
How did the
Get her.
procedure go?
Well, it was successful.
He was dreaming.
They put
He
the
was
stent
dreaming.
in there.
Not enjoyable. They didn't knock
But
you
I'm
out,
going to
did
tell
they?
you what, it's a very humbling experience.
Oh, my goodness.
Did they
Oh,
go
my-
through your groin?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
And I thought, after talking to some other people, and you included,
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of down your leg a little bit.
No.
No, it's right
Up close
there.
and personal.
It's
Oh, it
way,
is.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
Knocking on heaven's
And-
door.
and
It's almost looks like you're getting a vasectomy.
Yeah, and they give
Well, thanks
you,
for that. I'm just going to die.
Yeah, and the room's full of people.
Oh, audience.
Oh,
You got a full audience.
are there students there?
I don't
and
know.
class.
Like a gallery or
There
something?
was, there was 2 or 3 ladies in there.
Yeah.
There was
Oh,
2 or 3
my
guys
goodness.
in there. And then
Did
they
a
were
guy
all-
or a gal shave you?
I couldn't tell because I was so goofy out of it.
Not a pass.
I think it was a girl or a woman.
Oh.
I didn't care.
Hopefully a woman.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Oh, my
we
goodness.
need to go pay some bills and
Already?
we'll come back and
Yeah,
revisit.
this gets a little hairy.
We'll
I
revisit
unhairy,
this
I
I
story.
thought we just paid them.
I'm telling you. All right. Well, we'll be back in a short. Y'all stay put.
In our
More,
shorts.
more of this fun and games to come.